Well, back here on this cotton contract, finally. I know it's been a little while since we've been on the single player, but we got to get this done at some point, so we might as well get going. Right, we missed a bit already. How you like that action? What's up, everybody? How's it going? Bob, Crystal, Celtic Moon. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. I know we were just on Gold Rush, and what, an hour ago? Little over an hour ago, something like that. But now, on the Farmer Deuce channel and on Twitch, back here on Farm Center. Yep. So I'm still trying to make some money so we can get our first few pieces of equipment. We can start working toward buying our own property, that kind of stuff. On Hutan, whichever it is. We need to get our own property going. I want to get some greenhouses with some rice saplings going so that we can start our rice farm at some point. That's the whole point of this series, and we're only 6 episodes in. It feels like it's been forever, but I'm splitting my days between the multiplayer and this, and then when you miss a day, of course, you know, it puts you even further behind. So we're only 6 episodes into this. I'm hoping by episode like 15 we can definitely have one. Matter of fact, I haven't even looked to see construction. Greenhouses? Where are greenhouses? Fences, sculpting, factories. You can see our little tractor, our little harvester running right along through there. I'm guessing it's under this. Maybe. I haven't even looked at the construction menu like in depth here, so I don't know where anything's at. Let's go back to here. Not there apparently. Just sheds. Really, it would be under this, right? Though I don't see it. Like, at all. Bakery, carpentry, preserved food factory, grain mill. Somebody help me out here. Where's the greenhouses? That's fencing. That's sculpting. Yeah, I just don't. Oh, wait. Here? Aha. Okay. So we got different categories here. Factories, selling points, greenhouses. Got it. Okay, menus are totally different. All right, so we need 3,000 for a small greenhouse? That's not bad. When we get flipped around here, we're going to check back the menu and... actually, we can do it now. Let's go ahead and get over to farmland. We need to buy our own property here, wherever it's at, right over here. Yes, we need to buy this little piece of land right here. It's 108,000. We have 49,000 right now. So lots more contracts, sadly, but we'll get there with some luck, hopefully. At some point, that'd be great. Go back to factories. Hit the See, I didn't even think about the arrows. I glanced down, saw that. I'm glad you said it. We are 94% full. We're about to have our first cotton bale out. What do you think about the old International snub-nose truck you can get in-game? That thing is sweet. I really like it. I think it's a good, really good old-school addition to the game. I'm glad they brought in the International trucks. Looks really good. I like it. But yeah, so what my plan is to buy our house, right? Because it's got a lot of little things with it, too. It's got the house itself, of course, but it's got a lot of little sheds and stuff. I don't know if you could use them or not, but it's definitely there. And then we got field 27. We got some trees back here we can cut down. We can extend field 27 out. A lot of little options there for that. So I think that would be a good starting point. The store's like... Where's the store at on here? Right there. So it's just right down the road from the house. It's not that far. I think it's a good starting point. And there's not a whole lot over here, but... Like field 28 is only 30,000, right? So we could really start with field 28, but we need our own equipment first too. So I'd really like to just go ahead and buy the property, and then start buying some tractors and whatnot. And we could always check the sell page to see what's available. Like this little guy right here is not going to do us a whole lot of good, but it's something, right? It's a good starting point. 117 horsepower, not the best, but it's there. So. If you can't use them, sell them, kind of free money. You talking about the buildings? I mean, that's a good point. If they're able to be sold, yeah, that's a good call, Bob. Oh, hold up. We actually have our first full bale. Let's unload this bad boy. Big old square bales. Get it unloaded. thing even shakes when it's coming out. That is so cool. That is neat. And that looks like a cotton square bale. That I would see around here anyway. That is sweet. I know it looks the same in FS22, basically. I feel like it's got a little more detail this time around, although I didn't do a whole lot of cotton in FS22, so almost never did I mess with cotton at all. We are also using a mod to let us unload partial bales. That way when we do get to the point where we have to turn all this stuff in here, we can unload the last bit, because I think we're going to need it. Then we're going to need every bit of it. Although, I think on the square bales, you can unload partials. So, I just hope I can get this field done today. That's my hope. And I've got about 2 hours, so hopefully I can get it done in 2 hours. I don't know that I'm going to be able to, guys. I'm going to be honest. How much is this contract paying, and how long do we have to do it? We have 12 hours and 55 minutes left. That is not a long time in game. I'm glad we got this on 0.5. Yeesh. I'm going to leave it on 0.5 for this contract. It pays 20 grand, though. That right there is a huge step. That's 1/5 of what we, well, 1/5 0.6 or something of what we actually need to buy the property. So that is really, really, really good. Is that mod crossplay? It is on all, it's listed on crossplay mods, not all mods, so I think you can, but you need a minimum of 2,500 liters to unload square cotton bales, if I'm not mistaken. Well, with that mod, though, you can do it regardless. So that's one reason I went ahead and got it, is because you can do it with square, round, hay, grass, silage, cotton, poplar. You can do it with all of them. So the mod is really helpful. I haven't done it yet, so hopefully it works, but I don't know. Brad was picking up round bales with the same trailer. It was kind of funny to watch. With that trailer? Picking up round bales with it? Oh, I bet that was fun. I bet that was fun. And Salama, how are you? You didn't miss anything yet. You haven't missed anything yet, no. Yeah, you've missed absolutely nothing. We literally just got going right before you jumped in. Right before you jumped in. Yeah, I really want to get that farmland. So we need $106,000. We started with 245, but we're not using it. So technically, we have about 50,000 right now. We need 50,000 more dollars. With the unload early, you can unload any amount. That's the hope. I haven't used it, so maybe it works that way. I'm hoping it does. I did that too yesterday on a contract. Picked up round bales with that trailer. With this trailer, I've never done that. I didn't know it would do it. I'm going to be honest. How many round bales? Can you put 2 round bales in there? I'm guessing you can. You can put 2 square bales in there, right? That would make sense. Yeah, we may not get, I don't know, we'll get 2 full bales out of this. We'll probably get 2 bales and then like a piece. I said that from the beginning, but it's looking less and less likely as it's not that far over there, right? I mean, with the headlands and what we've already got done, we've got a chunk out of this field already. 3, I think, 4 or 3, you can put round bales in there? Wow. He had 2 and it's 50%. In Farm Sim 22, you couldn't do that, right? You couldn't use that thing for round bales. Virgo said, here, but lurking. Arthritis and shoulders acting up, holding up the phone. Yep, no problem, buddy. No problem. I appreciate you lurking. What's up, Battery? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I didn't know you could use that trailer for round bales. Each square bale is 20,000 liters, so you can probably imagine how much it'd take. I mean, that's true. The round bales are what, 5,000? No, that's not right. 10,000? don't know. I don't remember how much the round bells are. 10,000. Okay. Got it. Got it. I understand. But yeah, no, I mean the goal is just to get this cotton done today. I want to get this done out of the way, make our money, and maybe get another contract started today. I don't think we're gonna have time to do another one as long. This is gonna take a while, so whatever we can get that pays really well. Fertilizing field 7 wouldn't take very long, and it pays 11 grand. But we're gonna spend probably 4,000 in fertilizer. So yeah, it looks like so far cultivating a $10,000. I mean that's pretty good. Let me take that one after that if it's still available. Smudo, what's up, buddy? What the dickens? 2 times today? Is it Christmas already? No, I just decided to start streaming my YouTube streams on Twitch for my main channel as well. I won't let Twitch be my overall catch-all channel and leave my farm sim stuff split up from everything else on YouTube on the Farmer Deuce channel. For the algorithm, right? I don't know that it really matters, but it just makes sense. Nice, almost at 1,000 subs. Yeah, we are, man. We're very close on Farmer Deuce channel. We're 30 away or something like that. More dues for me. I won't complain. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're like 30 away from 1,000 on the Farmer Deuce channel, and we're at just over 700 on the PixelDeucePlays channel. So I mean, getting one channel monetized with the amount of watch hours and subscribers you need on YouTube is hard enough. I'm hoping to have 3 monetized by April of 2025. So I'm hoping. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, when I say monetize, everybody thinks, oh, he's making plenty of money with 3 YouTube channels. I'm literally making $2 off of the Farm Sim channel and $1 and some change off of the PixelDeucePlays channel right now. And with the amount of ad revenue that I get, even off the main channel, I'm not gonna make hard. I mean, I might make $10 off of each channel at 1,000 subscribers. And it's not really about the money. It's more about the goal of being able to get 3 gaming Let's Play channels monetized is silly. Like it's just consistency and not quitting because it didn't get there fast enough. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep going. Like, I do it because I enjoy it, and because I didn't want to just dump everything on one YouTube channel. I wanted to split it up for the algorithm to try it out, and it honestly seems like that's been the best case scenario. Because if people want to watch the other content, all they gotta do is go to the other channel, right? You know, that's it. So I mean, it just made sense. Doing it for the love. That's right, man. I do this because I enjoy it. I like playing Dinkum. I just didn't think that the majority of people on my main channel at the time would watch it, so the algorithm would just crush my channel, and it has. Algorithm has absolutely crushed my channel since I've been playing random stuff. So it's like, why not just go ahead and make a whole separate channel for the pixel style stuff, right? Just make a whole different channel. And while we're at it, let's split Farm Sim off of it too. So, like, it was just really to see if I could do it and keep up with it. And I've missed some days. There've been a few weeks I've missed the Dinkum episodes, but I think overall I've done pretty good for 2.5 years into 3 different channels. But it was really just to see if I could do it and see how long I could stick with it otherwise. But yeah, man, we're getting close. I'm pretty happy. I'm happy that people like the channel and the content enough that they'll come back, they'll watch more. You know, like that's a pretty big thing. If somebody's getting something out of it, that's the main thing. And I mean, not even for like me or subscriber account, just that people are enjoying it enough that it may be making a difference in their day somehow. That's really what it's about. Deuce's voice is doing that thing to make me sleepy. I'll be lurking. Yep, no problem, Bob. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you lurking. I have like 1 or 2 audiobooks that I'll put on and put like a 20-minute timer on it on Audible to go to sleep to, just because whoever's reading the audiobooks is just so soothing. It just puts me to sleep. It's great. Voltage, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. But yeah, Gargoyle can attest. Bone can attest. Anybody that's ever tried to start a YouTube channel that's just gaming Let's Play stuff, or a really niche topic like Bone's doing with Tales from the Janitor, right? It's really hard to get a channel monetized on YouTube. That's gaming, just gaming Let's Play stuff, right? Like, people might think it's easy. It's really not. It's really not. Now, if you're doing like a tutorial, like all gaming tutorials, right? Or you're doing like, there's a lot of channels. There's one channel out there that does nothing but like 100 days of, right? And they'll play one game, they'll do 100 days video, and then that'll be it. And that's the majority of their videos. Those channels do really well, right? Because it's a specific topic. It's not a Let's Play channel. Gaming Let's Play channels died like right about the time I started making videos. About 8 years ago, right? They started dying off then. So I mean, it's been a slow cooker, but we still cooking, so we still going. That's all that matters. I gave up on the algorithm. Better to play and not care, have fun, stressing and worried about stats, etc. We care more about those that watch. I mean, that's true, Gargoyle, absolutely. And I'm not saying like everything I choose to do for my main channel is because of the algorithm. I just chose to split the content up to see what it would do, and it's actually done pretty well. So, like, I'm actually surprised at how well the Farmer Deuce and the PixelDeucePlays channel have done off of basically singular game content for 2 years now. It's been pretty good. So. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Like, if my channel doesn't grow, my main channel doesn't grow any more than it already is, I'm fine with it. You know, like, there's still a handful of people that show up, that hang out, and there's a community, and that's all that matters. I never, and again, I've said this from the very beginning. I think when Bob was like one of the 3 people in there watching me play Gold Rush, the game at the very beginning of my streaming on my YouTube channel, I said this then, that like I never had a plan to hit 1 million subscribers or anything. I don't really care. I just enjoy doing it. And there have been times where it's gotten to me and it's been too much of a grind, but for the most part, it's not. And I still really enjoy doing it. Go. Totally, man. I'm here for just because of Deuce and 1,000 other YouTubers and streamers are playing Farm Sim 25. I just like being here. Yeah, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with people wanting to watch somebody else play. Like, that's the best thing about content, right? There are thousands of other people playing the same thing I'm playing, and you know, if you find their content more enjoyable, then by all means, you know, go watch them. Because I said this in the gold mining sim stream earlier. Your time is way more valuable than your $5 subscription on Twitch or your $5 membership on YouTube. Your time is more valuable than that. So if you're watching me continuously, day in and day out, or 2 or 3 times a week or whatever, that means more to me than the membership or subscription does. Now, don't get me wrong, the financial side of that, I absolutely appreciate it, and it's needed because I would have to go do something else if I wasn't making anything in return. But your time is more valuable to me than the membership or subscription. So as long as you're here and you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. If you get something out of it, great. And if you don't, then, you know, no hard feelings. I watch lots of different content creators myself. Psycho Mouse, what's up, Chase? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. That's the spirit. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, the number one thing I see from big content creators, they're you know, why are you know, the how to do this, how to grow, that kind of thing. The number one thing that they all say is if you're in this strictly for the money and to get rich, you're in it for the wrong reason because it's extremely difficult to do. I mean, everybody sees people like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie, and on the other side, you know, you got like just the commentary channels like Osmont Gold and Charlie or Penguin Oz and Penguin Z, whatever his name is, Charlie. You got people like that. And then you got like commentators that do just sports stuff, right? Like True Geordie on the Pain Game, right? He does all boxing and MMA stuff. Like, they're massive channels, but they're totally different categories, right? But they are the bigger people in the space in those categories. There are thousands of other channels that do the exact same thing that have, you know, 200-300 subscribers. So I mean, does that make the other channels bad? No, it just means they haven't hit the algorithm yet and been discovered by a lot of people. So I mean, yeah. Lurking as always. Good though. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you lurking, and glad you're doing good. I don't know. I'll never get rich. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I don't care about money, dude. I don't care about money. I show speed, Aiden Ross, etc. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what was one of the big guys, like, what, 5, 6, 10 years ago, Ice Poseidon or whatever his name is. Like, I've never seen his content. I know his name because he was that big in the space, right? Like, I don't even know what his content consists of. But all these people have streams and they have people watching them. That doesn't mean that people that do the same kind of content are worse than they are. It just means that they're on a different level and they haven't hit the algorithm. Maybe people can chalk it up to they don't work as hard on their content. But I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, like, Charlie, Penguin Z, I mean, his videos are pretty basic. I mean, his commentary videos anyway. Like, Osmon's Gold's YouTube clips, same way. Like, it fires up, he's just talking about a topic and then he puts it out there. So Aiden doing the live stream with Donald Trump, yeah. And I don't know much about Aiden Ross either. I've never watched any of his streams or his content or anything, so I don't know a whole lot about the guy. But I thought it was interesting that a YouTuber slash Twitch, ex-Twitch, currently Kick streamer, did a sit-down live stream with a presidential candidate. Like, whatever you think about the candidate doesn't matter, and whatever you think about Aiden Ross doesn't matter. It's the point that some random dude years ago that was just playing video games and giving his take on stuff got to sit down with a presidential candidate on his own channel and do an interview. Like, people overlook how mind-blowing that is. When 20 years ago, nobody would have thought of that. I mean, I'm gonna say even 10 years ago, nobody would have thought of that. Nah. I mean, not that they didn't think about it, but it just was like it. There's no way that 10 years ago somebody would have done that. Well, maybe 15, but like, it's so far out there. It's crazy. but it works. It works today. Does that mean that that was the best interview for all the content creators in the political space? I mean, there might be a content creator out there with 100 subscribers on YouTube and 50 followers on Twitch that might have done a much better job. But, you know, like me, you know, you haven't hit the big algorithm yet. So. I mean, like Virtual Farmer, right? He's got like, I don't even know how many subscribers he's up to on YouTube, but he's got thousands of followers on Twitch, and he averages a really big number, and he's a great content creator, and he's just a super great guy, right? He's just super nice. He's a super nice dude. But we do the same game, but we don't make the same content, right? He's much more helpful than I am. He's much more helpful than I am on Farm Sim. He knows way more about it. He's got way more info on how to do certain things in the game, like. He's way better at this than I am. Definitely my biggest streamer is Deuce. I mean, I appreciate that, but again, though, like the numbers for a lot of people are a way of keeping score. For me, it's how many people thought enough of my content and my channel to hang out, to follow or subscribe. You know, and I think that's probably my takeaway from it, is that people actually find this helpful in some way enough that they would subscribe or follow. That's pretty cool. And also, for a lot of people, they lurk, which is perfectly fine, right? I'm not calling out lurkers. I'm saying that lurkers, no matter if you're streaming, or if you just upload videos and they watch your video, they hit the like button and then they go on about their day, they never leave comments. Those are the backbone of any content creator's platform. Any. Lurkers. People that just watch your videos, hit the thumbs up and go on about their business. They may never join your Discord. They may never leave a single comment under your videos. But those people are the backbone of your channel, and they're obviously getting something out of it. And to me, that means more than anything else. And it's kind of wild that they're part of the community in such a way that without lurkers, most content creators wouldn't exist. Like, you have to have lurkers. Dude, I got the circles in the fields. You thought they wouldn't plant, but they did. When you go harvest it, it's like they disappear. Wait, what? It didn't look like they planted, though. Wow, weird. Okay. Do you guys remember on the multiplayer stream from yesterday? Right, we were trying to plant those circles that got the little areas that got torn up by the nader. It seems like they did plant. It just didn't seem like it. Weird. Okay. You're the only streamer I follow. I watch one or two others, but not consecutively. I mean, that's cool. Like, I think there are so many more better content creators out there than I am. I just like to sit and talk to people while we play video games. That's it. What's up, Adam? How's it going, buddy? Like, we have less of a sense of community now, even with smaller numbers consecutively, like consistently across all my channels. There's still less of a community than there was, but it's because all of my numbers are down and life gets busy for everybody. People change. People stop doing things they were doing. People find other things to do. So, like, it's pretty fitting number-wise, right? I wouldn't expect the same size of active community that we had if we're getting less views across the board. But for the people that do come in when they can, or they lurk or whatever, know that I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Wonder how long till crop circles are part of farm sim games? Dude, I hope they bring them in. I really do. I wish there was a mod for it that it would be like random crop circles. With all the drones, air quotes, I'm using air quotes here, all the drones that have been spotted recently, They're helicopters, guys. Airplanes, helicopters. That's all they are. Somebody's gonna clip that and be like, I told you it was UFOs like 6 months from now when we find out it was UFO. I told you it was aliens. Deuce is special. I mean, that, I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult, but yeah, I agree. Really for the vibe? Yeah, I mean, to me, that's the best part of this, is getting to hang out and chat with all you guys about random time. I mean, just, it's always so random. Almost stream with some more than 1 million followers. How would they read a comment? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've had upwards of 100 people in here before. Back when Mr. Moose was hitting big numbers, right? He rated me with like 110 people or so. VFs rated me with 120 or something, right? That's when you drop chat into slow mode and just try to keep up with it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Battery. Oh, that's extremely manageable, yeah. I mean, in slow mode too, though. Like, so like there's some WoW files, videos that actually catch on Premiere, and there'll be like 5,000 people in there, but it'll be in slow mode, and you can actually keep up with what's going on in chat if it's in slow mode, because you can pick your timer, and if the timer is set right, you don't really have I don't really have a whole lot of issue reading comments. I may not respond to every single one of them, but I wouldn't have any issue reading comments if it was slow enough. But yeah, that's super manageable in slow mode anyway. But yeah, dude, I hope somebody makes a mod for crop circles in Farm Sim. That would be a lot of fun to see. Where are we at? About 30 minutes in, technically, because I ran the start screen ads, so nobody would have to watch ads coming into Twitch at the beginning. We're about 30 minutes into this, and we started over there by the truck, by that cotton field, so we're over halfway of what we had left to do already. So yeah, that's good. We're definitely getting done with this one today. We kind of have crop circles now. I mean, that's true, yeah. when the naders come through, they destroy some stuff. That's nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can. So on YouTube specifically, you can choose how often people can send messages. So like I think the base, like the basic setting, like if you just click slow mode on chat, it's like 60 seconds. But I could make it 3 minutes if I wanted to. And I think you can do it on Twitch too. I think you can set the time for how long between each message people can talk. Now, on Twitch, I know specifically, I don't know about YouTube because I've never dug into the settings, because I've never really had to use, even when Medieval Dynasty was hitting big for me on YouTube, and I was averaging 150, 200 people, I think the lowest or the highest I ever had slow mode on was like 15 seconds or something, and it was just to keep people from coming in, spamming, and being morons, basically. But like, yeah, for the first like 2 or 3 weeks, we were averaging like at least 120 on Medieval Dynasty on YouTube. And I think the first day I had like 700 like concurrent at one time. And there's like a 15 or 20 second delay, chat restriction. And I was able to keep up with a lot of it, even with how busy it was and me trying to learn a new game. But I missed a lot of messages, but I tried to keep up with it. Like, it got to the point people were like doing super things and stuff just to give me a message, and I was like, you don't have to do that. If I see it, I'll read it, I promise. You know, it's like, I wasn't trying to ignore people, but some of them you just miss anyway. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? Our crop circles of the MP outhouse. Oh, hang on, I gotta see this. I'm gonna tab out for a second, guys. Let's see. Oh, we do. Yeah, I didn't think about that. All right, so if we do this, I don't think you can see it right now. So there is like a giant circle still kinda in the game. It's not as noticeable as it was. But that is true. It does like kind of give you the feeling of it pushed all of the crops down to that area. That's funny. Adam Works kept you away? Yeah, no problem, dude. I understand, trust me. There was a couple of weeks there I didn't stream, so. Yep, welcome back, Ethan. But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of little settings you can do. When people, you can have like different highlighted words when people type them. It'll highlight it in the chat for you. So like, I think during like the height of Medieval Dynasty and the height of Farm Sim 19, which is when the Twitch channel kind of blew up too. I think I had Deuce highlighted, but I don't think it does it anymore. I'm gonna have to go in and check it again. Twitch changes stuff so much, I don't know if it might have like wiped the highlighted words I had or what. Yeah, I just don't see them anymore. And I could probably do that with Caster Labs too, have it highlight certain words so I can see them easy. Yeah, let me see, hang on. Yeah, YouTube doesn't do it anymore. So somebody on Twitch type in DeuceMS, just all one word, and then somebody do that on YouTube as well. I want to see if it still highlights. It's supposed to, but it's not for some reason. I don't know why. We're almost full again, guys. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We're making some good progress. These random conversations are getting us through the cotton harvest. I don't know if SusaMX is going to work. Okay, so yeah, that highlighted. So at DeuceMS definitely still highlights. DeuceMS still highlights. Just try Deuce without the MS on it, see if it highlights. I don't remember. I'm just being honest. I have no idea. Caster Labs doesn't do it, but I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it highlight my name, because I don't look at my individual chats most of the time. I have everything on Caster Labs together. No, Gargoyle, believe it or not, that didn't highlight at all. That's weird. YouTube is supposed to automatically highlight, isn't it? No, maybe it's a setting. Maybe it's a setting and I don't have it done on the Farmer Deuce channel. I only have it done for the main channel. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason. I bet that's what it is. It's a setting somewhere and I just don't have it. I don't have it set to highlight words on YouTube on the Farmer Deuce channel. But yeah, there's a lot of little things you can do. And then also having just a really good, solid community. If people are asking specific questions and I don't see it, maybe somebody that's in the good core community can answer. That helps a lot of streamers out too. Yeah, so like the at DeuceMS on Twitch actually puts like I've got it so it puts like it highlights, it's got an outline around the whole message and it says @mention, right? But like just DeuceMS, yeah, so just Deuce doesn't highlight at all. At Farmer Deuce works. I guess it's because I'm logged in as Farmer Deuce on there, probably. That's probably why. But yeah, I need to figure out a way for Caster Labs to do that. That way I can have it highlight over here too. I missed so many messages because it just doesn't highlight. I'm used to seeing those highlights. Why did Farmers Dynasty 2 get delayed till 25? I have no idea. But whatever it was, it must have been a good enough reason to delay it to hopefully fix some stuff up that needed fixing, you know, before the actual release of the game. So while I am disappointed we're not getting Farmers Dynasty 2 just yet, I'm not mad enough about it to be upset about it. I'm not upset about it enough to be mad about it, because they're probably trying to fix things that needed to be fixed. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm assuming it does. Like, I'm assuming the delay is to fix some bugs or something they found. And to me, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. No, I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know why, but I just assume that it's a good thing and not a bad thing. So. Wife has cookie day on Saturday, so we'll be back, be psychotic making Christmas cookies, probably spend most of the day in the studio. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you at all. I've got my family annual Thanksgiving / Christmas get-together this weekend, so I'll probably be off doing that. Usual reasons, taking longer to work on to get it to EA status, probably, yeah. I mean, and again, Gargle, I think you would probably agree too that that's a good thing. Like, we don't want them to release something in early access that's barely working. Something like, man, I really hate to pick on Winter Survival, but when it came out, it was supposed to be early access, and it was like 10 minutes more content than the demo was. So that kind of irks me a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Why isn't this keeping up now? There we go. Yeah, that kind of irks me a bit, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, you don't want that to happen. You don't want another repeat of Wild West Dynasty to happen. So I think it's perfectly acceptable that they're delaying it if they're really working on stuff. Or I'm perfectly happy they delayed it as a financial decision because Farm Sim 25 just released, and Farm Sim 25 has sold more copies in whatever time span they measure it from release than any other release did. So yeah, I think that might have been, if that, I don't know, right? This is all assuming and speculation. I have no inside information on this. This is not knowledge from within by any means. But if they did it for that reason, I respect that. And I actually said from the beginning, they definitely should not release it in November, right after Farming Simulator 25 comes out. And then it got moved to December 5th, and then it got moved to 2025. Like, if the reason is a financial decision, great, because it's a smart business move. If it's to fix the game up, also smart business move, but really good for us. That means they're trying to work stuff out that maybe wasn't going to work on release if they'd released it on the planned date. That was a really big word salad on how to say that, but yeah. I think there's a lot to it, and I'm glad they did it, honestly. Is there a way to re-download the Farmers Dynasty 2 demo on Steam? I accidentally uninstalled it and it disappeared. If it's not available to download anymore, I don't think you can re-download it, Ethan. There may be, but I don't think there is. Did I miss Crystal's comment on that? I think I did somewhere. Oh, there's one thing I definitely don't like on Farm Sim 25. When the contracts expire, they disappear. You have to wait for more contracts to pop up. And then Salama said, I think there's some script mods that make the game generate more contracts and stuff like that. So there is a more contracts mod already available for Farm Sim 25. I don't know what that does. I haven't looked into it, but Farm Sim 22 definitely had that, where there was kind of always a contract available. I think I dislike harvesting parsnips. On Farm Sim 25, I dislike harvesting any root crop that doesn't have a holding tank in the harvester, because your AI is going to do some weird stuff. Until that gets fixed, harvesting any root crop is going to be bad. It's going to be hard to do. What's that, Deucemas? What do you mean? I don't even remember where I was at now. On Farm Sim 25, yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I did red beets, and I hated every second of it. And my AI help actually backed off like 3 fields over into a creek, and I was so happy when that happened because I just canceled the contract. I was like, you know what? We're just done. We're done. It's definitely a good thing to be delayed. It's not at a point where that would be good for EA, both the game and the players. Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, or the devs for that matter. Like, for the devs, for the players, the game, whatever. We don't want another Wild West Dynasty situation. And again, I kind of read through and made my own speculation about why it got released in the state it did, and it almost seemed like if they didn't, and again, this is all speculation. I don't know this for a fact. This is not fact, right? This is all me speculating on why they released it in the shape it was in when they did, because it seemed like to me they were either going to release it or they were going to be forced to shelve it, one of the two, and they went release it. So, you know, while it seemed good to get it out there to start with, I think just reading some of the comments under the game on Steam, they might have been better just to shelve the game and forget about it. Because I think it did a lot of damage to the brand. There's a lot of people in the comments saying I'll never play any other Top Blitz game ever again. You know, and again, that's speculation. I don't know that that's why, you know, but it just kind of seems that way. Like, just reading all the information I can find, there's a lot of information out there, but you gotta go digging for it. And it just kind of seems like that's what happened. So, and again, speculation. I don't know that for a fact, but I know that the game that they re-released is Wild West Dynasty 1.0, and the game that they released originally may look similar, but they play totally different from each other. So I think maybe the 1.0 is what they were striving for to begin with, but by that time, a lot of people had already given up on them. So a poll indeed. All right, manage poll. Let's see. New poll. Complete. Complete. Second. Fail. Yes. No chance. Let's do 2 minutes on the timer. We don't want to give two people too much time to estimate here. Don't mind me. Sometimes I get so, because I'm talking about three different things, when somebody's like, what was that? I'm like, I don't remember. I just lose where I'm at so many times. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. That was strange. This now has to have a comment to get it? What do you mean? What has to have a comment to get it? There's your third bill. Just redeemed in-game money. Nice. That's strange. You now have to. Oh, you have to leave a comment redeeming stuff. Sorry, that didn't pop up at all. Oh, it just popped up. Okay, it just popped up on my actions thing, whatever it's called, whatever the thing's called. You guys see the poll, right? Get in on the poll. Are we gonna get a third bill? Sorry, not second bill. Complete third bill. Not second. We've got two. Are we gonna complete a third bill or no? I know the poll says second, but just pretend it's third. You decide. You decide. 500 in-game monies. All right, so we're down to $240,000 that we started with we can't use. I don't have the ability to give myself money yet. I don't have easy dev controls. But we started with 250. So we're just going to back that down for every, not 5,000, sorry, 500. So we're down to 249,000 is what's not available to us. So we have 50K we can use. All right, poll ended. Let's see, view results. No chance was the obvious winner, and I agree with that. I'm gonna have to agree with that. Yeah, no chance we get a third bail out of this. No chance we get a third bail out of this. You don't see a comment? So Crystal's redeemed in-game money 10,000 plungers. The comment under that, she had to include to be able to use the plungers, which I find odd. I didn't know that was a thing. Connection's acting up. Sorry if I missed something. Yeah, no problem. I have issues from time to time. And here I assumed you were making it easy on the pole. Well, if that's be the case, we definitely got a second bell out of the deal, didn't we? Yeah, I don't think there's any chance we make a third, but we might. We're at 41%. Although it did take all of that to get a second bell. I don't think we get there, guys. I don't think we got enough left. I guess I could have done a poll on YouTube too. You can do those, I think, somewhere. Let me see. Add a stream marker, share. Where's the poll? Engage with your audience. There it is. Yeah, start a poll, start a Q&A. Yeah, I can do a poll on YouTube too. Next time we do a poll on Twitch, we'll do one on YouTube as well. I'll be in listening mode for a while. Yep, no problem. Thanks. I appreciate you hanging out and listening. I seldom get to use my idiot sandwich. Dude, that's a fantastic emote. Batter for bad. Who is that? Is it a cooking channel? I hope it's a cooking channel, because idiot sandwich makes so much sense for a cooking channel. Oh, so whoever voted yes to making a third bell was right, because we are going to make a third bell. It just won't be a full bell. So whoever voted for the third bell was right. Yeah. All right, so everybody said no, but it's actually yeah. Well, I know it was a Gordon Ramsay bit, but it's just a Twitch global emote. Is that all it is? What are you? An idiot sandwich. Yeah, is it a Twitch global emote or is it somebody's channel emote? Because that's great. Or is it Gordon Ramsay's Twitch emote? Might be possible. I don't know if he's got a channel or not. He might have. I know he does TikTok stuff all the time. Oh, that's your prefix. Sorry. I read it as batter for some reason, not battery. Or bat 4. Yeah, I read it as batter, like cake batter. Like a cooking channel, cake batter. That's your emote. That's fantastic. Yeah, I read that as batter, like cake batter. Instead of battery 4. Right? Like that makes sense. That makes sense. It's the prefix for your emotes. That makes total sense. Like most of yours I know, but I don't think I've seen that one. Like you said, you don't get to use that very often. Well, I said we were definitely getting done with this field today, and we are, but we're going to get way more cotton out of this than I thought we were. I figured we'd get 2 bales and then like 5,000. But we're going to be closer to like 14,000 probably. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're going to make some money off this cotton sale as well as the contract itself, I think. I'm curious on Twitch. I want to see, because you get different level plungers at different amounts of bits. I want to see your highest level plunger. Show me your highest level plunger on Twitch. All right, battery, quit showing off. Bob's not here, but he's got, I think, the teal colored one. Battery got the purple one. That's a lot. That's like, you better be glad Jeremy ain't here. You better be glad Jeremy's not in chat. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, yeah, Bob's got the teal one. That's what I thought. Yeah, Jeremy's got one that I think he's the only one that actually has it. The standard animated plunger is the right one to have. If you're gonna have one, that's the right one to have. What's the other one, Salama? What is that one? Oh, that's just the plunge. That's right. I've got a plunged and then a animated. That's right. It's like the triggered plunger. I don't know how you would trigger a plunger, but these days it doesn't seem like it'd be hard. Everybody gets all bent out of shape about everything. And honestly, I think that's why the prefix has the T after it, is because I thought it was triggered. Oh no, it's plunge it, sorry. Plunge it, that's right. And then the other one is plunged. It does look triggered though. The meme. Well, we have 12,200. Yeah, I think we're gonna get about 14,000 out of this bale. And again, hopefully we make some extra monies off just the cotton. That'd be great if we could. Get triggered plunger? Yes. Yeah. I don't know if people are still using the like the standard make your own face a bunch of emotes thing, and then like a few different ones. But at one time on Twitch, I had the availability to make quite a few more, and I never did. But if that chance ever comes up for YouTube or Twitch again, I'm probably gonna make some of those just standard, different thumbs up faces and whatnot emotes. Just because they're uniformed. And because honestly, I think it's time to add some new or change some stuff around, man. We've been rocking the same things for like 8 years now. You got a special one for bits for those that don't? Oh, you know what? That's probably a good point, man. I didn't think about that. That don't subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, I never even considered that. All mine are the same. I think all mine are just DeuceM. Yeah. Right? DeuceM. Yeah, all mine are the same. I'm boring, man. I don't change things up that often. Like, I don't even have, what's it called? Pop-ups, like notification pop-ups from people subscribing stuff over on the YouTube channel, like on Farmer Deuce or PixelDeucePlays either. I probably should do that. I just never got around to changing on stream or setting one up on Stream Elements. I mean, that would be a good one, Ethan. That would be a really good one. It's a military insignia. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. That's a really neat change. Something I couldn't do, and I definitely would not do. From my experience, you won't finish the field because the percentage will finish before you finish the field. Well, I haven't sold any bales yet. We're only at 80%, and I've only got this one stretch left to go. So I'm thinking that I don't know that we can pick the bale up if we leave it sitting on the field, so I may drop this last bale just off on the road or something. I don't know. Maybe drop it over at the shop. Because until we hit collect, we keep the stuff. We just can't work the field anymore. And we're at 80%. So I think we will. I just don't know if we'll be able to pick the bale up off the field. You know what I mean? But we may not. We'll see. Oh, it's what are the things that look like ladybugs but aren't? That's what's flying around me earlier. Get out of here. Crazy ladybug looking things. You could do farm equipment, plow, roller, seeder, fork, truck, tractor, combine, etc. I could do that for the Farmer Deuce channel, but I don't want to do that for Twitch. I like all of my, like, I'm even going to get rid of the truck and the tractor emotes probably. Those Japanese bugs. I don't know what they are. They're annoying though. And it warmed back up. Like it was 68 here today for the high. So like warmed back up a bunch. But like they're coming out now. Oh, wrong button. Actually, we ain't been inside this thing in a while, I don't think. Boy, it's rough in the field, isn't it? Jeez. Also, do we set? Yeah, we're not even lined up in the tractor. We're actually off from the wheel. Is that normal? I mean, in the harvester. Is that the way this thing's set up? It's set off to the side? Is this supposed to be like that? Like we're actually off center of the wheel. Is that the way these things are? These case cotton harvesters? Seems odd if so. Yeah, I'm gonna go drop this over at the shop, and hopefully I'll be able to pick it up. We had the ones that bite. I think these do. They look like ladybugs, but they don't look like ladybugs. That makes sense. Yeah, those things are really bad here in the spring. They're everywhere. All right, let's drop this partial. 14,982. Yeah, we got closer to 15 than I thought we would. I thought we'd just barely break 14,000. There we go. We'll just leave this sitting just like this. A live ad for the case cotton harvester right there. There you go. All right, let's get it moving. Well, it does not like this field. I know that. There's no chance I'll line up right there. No, I don't know what I was thinking. No chance. That's probably better. This truck is so long. Like I'm turning, it's just not doing anything. It's just not turning it. It's trying, but it's not doing it. Let's have another go here. I like this International though, I really do. And it's so bumpy. God, you see it throwing me around? That's crazy. Hey! Crystal flushing 100 bits. Throw some plungers at Crystal in chat. Thank you so very much. For the 100 bits. Every little bit count. We don't have fancy, funny songs like Mr. Moose Gaming did, but we got toilet flushes. Oh, that went in there kind of sideways, didn't it? All good. There's lines on the field. You still missed. I know, Bob. You guys know I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to back up to anything. Yeah, we don't have funny songs like Mr. Moose Gaming. But we got toilets that flush. Like, some of his parodies were fantastic. Is Mr. Moose still streaming? I haven't seen him live in a long time. Anybody know? Like, maybe he does, and just I haven't seen his channel pop up in the algorithm lately. Alright, that is absolutely slap full. Lower it. Where are we going to take this to now? That's going to be the question, I think. It's got to go down there, to whatever that is. This guy. Let's tag place. The spinnery. 800 meters, and we got to go across a bridge somewhere. I don't know if there's one right here in front of us. There is. Oh, there's one exactly right there in front of us. All right, sweet. We just hit this road then. And off we go. Take out that road sign, just because I don't like it. Stop at the stop sign. Take out the stop sign too, because I don't like it either. Care about your stop signs? Here, I thought you muted yourself. I muted you. So did I miss anything? No, just you flushing 100 bits down the toilet. Stop touching stuff, right? That's usually my problem when something's broken. Is I'm messing with settings somewhere. I don't like that road sign either. That's a one-way. Gotta go this way, it looks like. It's gonna be a tough sell for this thing, I think. Oh, we made it. I don't like that stop sign either. We'll take it with us. Now we can go this way. That sign's okay. We'll leave it there. Alright, go this way as long as we can. I think we're still good here. Wait, downtown looks fantastic, doesn't it? This looks really nice. Farmer's Market. Some other stuff happening. Bob's Records. Let's say you mock me crazy. Oh, it was a billboard. I guess it went away. It says hats now. Star Trekker. Somebody's a Star Trek fan on the dev team. We turn here. No right turn. Well, how am I supposed to get back there? Let's go down to the next road. Man, they're trying to load all the shaders over here for the buildings and stuff, isn't it? No right turn. Do we have to go all the way around? I guess we do. Guess we'll go all the way around. The signs are there for those that don't know what to do. I know what to do. You hit the pedal on the right. That's what you do. And then you just run stuff over until it stops you, like that pole right there. You get a road sign, and you get a road sign. Everybody gets a road sign. Today they do. All right, where am I going? 84 meters this way. Okay. I'll leave those. Nope, got them both. Okay, where are we going? Right here? A really awkward point to get into, isn't it? This work? Let's see. Oh, it's not taking it for some reason. Why not? What happened? Oh, it's taking it. It's just taking it very slowly. Okay. We do have to have the other bale. All right. I don't know exactly how to get back out of here, but I'm about to guess at it. The right turn only. I guess we'll go down here. No, I did not just hit another pole. You were just imagining things. Driving into poles again. I never stopped. Actually, I did good for a while. We did okay for a while not hitting things, but it's like Farm Sim 25 came out. It was like, nope, just hit things. Like, was it Jeff Foxworthy's joke about in his day, there's a bell that went off in Walmart. Ding, whip your kids. For me, it's ding, hit a pole. Just kind of random. It just happens. All right, Smudo says, if you had to pick the ability to stop time, you don't age while time is stopped, or you can do it, you can do it up to 3 minutes a day, max of 420 seconds, 12 minutes, or the ability to teleport anywhere on the planet Earth. Again, limited 3 jumps per day. Huh. I could stop time for up to 3 times a day for a max of 420 seconds. So, stop time for 4 minutes at a time on average, 3 times a day, or teleport anywhere on the planet, 3 jumps per day. I went the wrong way too, didn't I? I did, yeah. Gotta cross this field right here. Oh, 12 minutes each, 3 times a day. Gotcha. Oh, that's not good. There's a whole thing going on here. All right, we'll just keep driving. Let's keep going. Yeah, I think I'm with Bob here. I think I'm gonna say teleport. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to say teleport. Still waiting on you to convert to make it to 25? Yeah, that'd be a good one. I'm gonna have to say teleport. If you don't have that mod, your contract would have failed. I don't think it would have failed with square bales, because after a certain point with square, you can unload it with cotton, I think. But I definitely don't want to risk that, so I'm glad I got the mod, yeah. Up you go. Down we go. And if we're following the rules of the road here in town, it might actually be faster for me to just go all the way around and come in on the far side. Well, actually, no, what? It would have been faster to go this way and just take the road I need to be on, probably. That's all good. We'll go down here and cut across and go that way. I forgot I could still do that. It don't matter if I cut across or not. Nobody cares. Cut right through this farmland. Nobody's even paid attention. This is actually a pretty nice little farm right here. It's a pretty nice little area. And it's easier to turn left in a semi than it is turn right, so. Teleport power, vacation anywhere? Yes, please. Yeah, right? Now the question is, the stipulations. Do you have to use teleport 3 times a day? right? Or can I use it just once and then use it again 3 days from now? Those are the questions we need answered. This is not going to be good, is it? Well, we made it somehow. I don't know how that worked, but... What happened? Oh, wow, how did that happen? Guys, what is going on right there? Yikes. Was it this one? No, it's the next one, isn't it? Yeah, we need to go down. And it's a one-way going the other way, so that's the one we need. That's an alleyway. There's even people walking down the alleyways, which is kind of neat. All right, so this is the one we need. We need to turn left here. There's a car in the way. I went to turn and there was a car there. Can you move, lady? Thanks. Waiting on this light to turn green. I think I would pick that too. No need for a car anymore. So I can just jump wherever I want to. Let's say you're limited to 420 kilograms of luggage, not counting yourself. And the clothes you're wearing. I mean, dude, that's plenty. That's plenty. Yeah, we're definitely going with teleport power for sure. I'd rather use it every 3 days. Well, I mean, like let's just say I wanted to hop up to Philadelphia, right, for lunch. For a Philly cheesesteak from the actual Philly cheesesteak place, right? And then I wanted to hop back down. I'd use that twice, just during the week. I'd use 2 of mine up that day just during the week, just to hop up there, eat lunch, and come back. Contract finish, plus $12,000 in sold bales, guys. Wow. Wow, that's impressive. Okay, so now we can go turn this in because we're done. It's completed. 19,000. So we made $31,000 off of this contract. It took us a while. But we got it. Dude, that's crazy. We made good money off of that. No, you can use it up to 3 times a day or no times a day. Yeah, then, yeah, I'm definitely. You can't save jumps up for a later date, though. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. You can't bank them. Got it. But I'm still fine with it, though. Like, 3 jumps a day is plenty. I mean, let's say I wanted to jump down to Rio, right? Hang out on the beach for the afternoon. Jump to Italy for some pasta, and then jump back home. I could do that, right? Easy. Easy peasy. Good stuff. I don't have any vehicles to jump. I was trying to jump to a vehicle. Speaking of jumping. All right, what can we take next? We can do cultivating, which again may take a little while, but this is a big boy. We haven't used this guy yet. Or we can do fertilizing, but we have to buy the fertilizer. So I think this is probably the better option right here. It's definitely the most money. Going to cost us $519. We have how many hours to get it done? It doesn't say. But it's only like, what is that, 7, 8? It's only like 8 acres. Borrow items. Build 14. Got it. Oh. Oh, won't let me jump to it? Why not? I hit borrow items, right? Yeah, won't let me jump to the... Weird, okay. Won't let me jump to the store. I was trying to just tab over. What's up, Iceman? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And I'm just going to be honest, I don't have my wheel over here today, but this thing drops so much better with the keyboard than the other ones did. All right, filled 14. Where's that at? Is it 14 or 13? 13, okay. Right there. I don't want to buy or visit. We just need to go take the long way around. Oh, I know what that field is. I know exactly what that field is. That's the red beet field. You could cheese it a bit, jumping 3 times just before midnight, getting 3 new jumps right after. I mean, that's true, I guess. You could do 5 jumps, and then at 12:01, jump back to your house, right? Or no, sorry, you could do 3 jumps, and then at 12:01, jump back to your house, and then still have 2 jumps left the next day to go eat lunch somewhere else and come back. I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to having teleportation. That'd be great. Not really if you invite your whole family on the trip, it gets used up fast. I mean, that's true. You can jump 3 with a full load back home, bring the rest in a second trip. That's 3 jumps. For today, yeah, I mean, if you're going on like a week-long vacation, though, like half the price is travel, right? Oh. I'd rather TP here alone, do whatever I like, and then TP back, right? Yeah. What y'all do for dinner? We're doing a beef shoulder roast, potatoes, and carrots. And it's more of a stew than it is roast and potatoes. I think we've had this conversation before. I do brown gravy mix and then onions. Like, I just quarter a whole onion and drop it in there and let it get the flavor, right? All right, so this is field 13, I think. No, this is field 11. Field 13 is this is what I thought. This one right here is the one that the AI killed me on. You're having a fajita rice bowl with honey barbecue chicken. That sounds really good. Yeah, fajita rice bowl sounds nice. Wait, what is happening right now? What are you doing? Nope, get out of here. I don't want to hire anybody. All right, let's do 3 headlands actually, yeah, and then the automatic is fine because we're actually going up and down the field. Actually, either way, it'll be slightly off, isn't it? I think that might be the longer point right there. Let's go with that. No offset, 7.5 meter. Okay, that works. Let's get started. I am more than happy to cultivate this field after the nightmare it put me through before. Used up the leftover Thanksgiving ham and made some pot of soup and beans. Oh, pot of soup beans? Yes. Beans and ham. That's a fantastic. That's exactly what we're doing with ours. We got leftover ham as well. We froze it so we could do beans and ham later. So when we did our turkey, we did our ham one day and our turkey the next, just to keep it so we weren't cooking everything in the same day and having too many leftovers at once. I broke our turkey down completely, and then the next day we put all the bones. We had some leftover celery stalks and stuff, leaves and all that. Celery, onion, garlic, threw all that in a pot, and made a turkey stock out of it. We got 32 cups of turkey stock. 32 cups, roughly, out of the turkey. And it actually tasted really good, but we ended up using that for turkey and dumplings. So we used the turkey broth or the turkey stock, and then some of the leftover turkey dark meat, and made turkey and dumplings. So we got a pretty good use out of a lot of our turkey already. Build revenge indeed. Yes, sir. I'm okay with this, man. That's true. So much money to be saved for day trips and vacation. Yeah, right. Points of interest. You jump to the start of the trek, hike up the mountain or whatever. Just enjoy the scenery along the way. And jump back to your camp from the top. Exactly. TP in one day, get everything set up, right? save your next two for if you want to hike for a while, enjoy the scenery, and then jump to like a point on the mountain where you can have lunch and then jump back to the camp or something. Like, yeah, dude, there's all kinds of good ways to use it. There's an in-game equipment with a tank on it, but the width is only 0.8 meters wide. 0.8 meters? That's, okay. Hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving, my American friends. We did, yeah, we had a good Thanksgiving. It was just us. Had some ham and filled peas and cornbread one day, which is weird because we had cornbread dressing the next. But we had turkey and dressing and something else the next day. Oh, slow cooked green beans and bacon. Yeah, so we do crock pot green beans with bacon and onion, basically. So we did that, turkey and dressing and green beans the next day. We usually make homemade mac and cheese. That's kind of like our big, really difficult dish. We don't home make the noodles, right? I realize that's not like fully homemade, but we do make the cheese and sauce from scratch. So, and it takes a while. It takes a while to make. We just didn't do it this year. Just didn't feel like it. So we just didn't do it. There's just a lot going on. Wasn't worth it. Although I really hate that we didn't now because I really love making our homemade mac and cheese. It's so good. In other words, one row, yeah. Yeah, 0.8, no. No, I'm good. I got the same one he had, but now it's got a tank? Really? Wow, okay. I'm just picturing angry climbers who get to the top of Mount Everest who only to see me poured in wearing shorts and a Hawaiian shirt, take a selfie and flash out, right? Make sure you take your scuba gear with you so you can breathe up there, though. That's funny. That's good stuff. I think we're all thinking about this in a weird way, though. We're all thinking that we all have teleport powers, and if that's the case, they're not special anymore. Would you really use them that often? I'm gonna be there for about 5 seconds. I'll hold my breath. There you go. Yeah. It's kind of like the arrow, right? Like by the end of, not the arrow, sorry, Flash. By the end of the Flash, everybody had superpowers, which didn't make any sense. Like some random Joe on the street had superpowers at some point. So weird. If I had it, I might as well use it. That's true, yeah, why not, right? You might as well. I don't think this is going to take that long. I thought this was going to take longer than this. I thought there's no way we're getting a second contract in today, but yeah, we might do. We might get a second contract in today. So we need 365,000 to be able to buy our property. And it's not because it costs 365, it's because we have 249,000 that we can actually use, or not use rather. We're gonna pretend that money doesn't exist, and it's always there as a buffer if we have to use it and pay it back. Not a Bruce buffer, just a buffer. I mean, Smudo, not a bad, I'm not advocating for anything here. I gotta be careful. I'm not advocating for anything. Not the worst use of it I can see though. Yeah, that's part of it, Crystal. You sent me one before, so that was 249,500 that we couldn't use because we started with 250. So now we're down to 249,000 even. This is John Deere 8R? No, this is the 8RT 410. The 8R is the 4 wheels, I think, with tracks, like the 4 tracks. The 8RT is just the tractor. Deuce can't say it. I will. Thanks, Smudo. I can read your comments, but I just don't want to verbalize it. You know what I mean? People are weird about that kind of stuff. Not advocating for anything. Although I think we should all be on the same page. It doesn't feel like that sometimes. Allegedly, yes. Allegedly is the best word ever. It doesn't have a tank. I just looked. I know it does. I used it. So there's some disagreement. This has a tank? You talking about this cultivator? I don't even know what we're talking about. I know you said something about a tank earlier, but same one he had, but now it's got a tank. You talking about the cultivator I'm using? Honestly, don't know what piece of equipment we're talking about here. Oh, the beet harvester has a tank. Oh, might be a mod. I mean, it probably is a mod, yeah. The harvester I use on this field, yeah. I mean, if it's got a tank, I'm all for doing those contracts. But if it doesn't, you have to use AI if you're playing by yourself. Yeah, if you can get a mod with a tank on it, absolutely. Like a holding tank, for sure. That makes way more sense. Makes way more sense. %8 done already. That's weird because we're just now on our 3rd headland. That's really strange to me. But all right, I shall take it. I think we'll spin around right here and just start our up and down runs right here in this spot. Seems reasonable. And that should be it. All right, let's see where we're at for our up and downs here. I just realized the dirt coming off the back of this thing looks really, really nice. Looks really good. They did a good job on some of the textures. Not everybody was going to think so, but I think so. I think they did a really good job on it. Oh, this is the line. This thing turned so sharp, I didn't even make it back over to the edge. The edge of the line was like way off right there. Swing out a little further. Should be fine. Gonna miss the music in Civ 6. I've never played any of the Civilization games. You know why? Because I'm not good at them. That's why. Never played a one. Also, I like how this thing is smart enough to pick up where you're trying to go next, and it automatically like jumps between a couple lines until it sees where you're headed, and it's like, oh, nope, that's the one you want. Cool. Again, I know it's basic GPS. I know it is. But I think they did such a fantastic job with the basic GPS on the fields. Because it's crossplay. It's available on consoles as well, and I think that was so very needed. I started with Civilization. I'm that old. I started playing Command and Conquer covert operations way before Red Alert came out. Age of Empires 1. Like, I started on those. I don't know how old Civ is, but that's about where I started. Command and Conquer and Age of Empires. The only non-mod that has a tank is pull behind tractor con. Yeah, I mean, it would take a while in this field, but that may be... If you plan on doing any kind of root crop, that may be your best option, honestly. The Sid Meier's Civ franchise is the best series you've ever played? That's saying a lot. I mean, I know it's got a huge fan base. Like, I know that. I know a lot of people still play it. I never got into it. 1991. Dang, man. I think the original, what was the original Command and Conquer came out in 95, I think, when Westwood Studios, I think that's when it's copyrighted to, 95. I can't remember exactly, but I absolutely love the, up to Red Alert 3. Well, actually, I played Tiberian Sun. It was good, too, which was before Red Alert 3. But yeah, up to Red Alert 3, I really enjoyed all those Command and Conquer games. Renegade doesn't count. I don't care what you say. Command and Conquer Renegade does not count in that conversation. Sorry. Does not happen. Does not count. Your son was born in 92? I didn't realize I was that much older than your son, Bob. Sid Meier's Pirates is one of the best pirate games out there, and I include Assassin's Creed Black Flag in that. Dang, really? Okay. Different people, different tastes? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I just never played it. Like, I might enjoy it, but I'm really not that good at city builder type games or strategy war type games. I just really enjoyed Command and Conquer at Age of Empires. I'm not good at them. I just enjoyed them. Civ 2 came out. I read the review on PC Magazine. Yes, a real paper magazine. Yeah, I remember PC Magazine, trust me. And it said, put down the magazine, go out and buy the game. We'll be here when you get back. That's funny. Pirates was incredible. I mean, you think they'll ever reboot that? Not disagreeing or something. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah. I think it's perfectly. I think it's perfectly fine if you hated Civ, Civ series or Command and Conquer, or Age of Empires, or whatever. Like, you're right. Different people have different taste in games. Whoa! The wrong one. I looked down to latch on, and we were going a different direction all of a sudden. I like submitting other civs under my religion or culture. I haven't enjoyed Sid Meier's Pirates. Is it that good, man? Like, do you think they'll ever reboot it? You can play whatever you like, whichever way you like. Exactly. That's the best part about gaming, right? Nice evil laugh. I've never considered myself an evil laugher, but I'll take your word for it. Only because you couldn't see me rubbing my hands? Yeah, exactly. I think you have to do that with the evil laugh for it to make sense. Like, you could just do it, I guess, but if you're rubbing your hands together, it means you're serious. No. There we go. I let it go too long before I locked on that time. Hopefully they don't redo it. Only graphic update would be acceptable. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they just remastered it, right? Like, if they so like the original Command and Conquer, Covert Operations, Red Alert 1, right? That was in the complete remaster that released 2 years ago, and it looks so good in the remaster. So that's what I'm saying. Not like reboot, but like redo. Like, just do the whole graphics overhaul. Keep the original gameplay as is. But you actually switched it into retro mode on Command and Conquer and looked at the difference, and I was like, oh my god, I used to think this was great graphics, which they were. They were really good for that time period. They weren't the best out there, but they were really good for that time period. But switching to the updated graphics, the more detailed stuff, is like, holy crap, dude, this is so much different. It's so much different. It was the difference in playing, what was the motorcycle game? The motorcycle game called? It was like, Motocross. That's not the name of it. It was like motocross. Hang on? No, not that one. Excite Bike. It's like going from Excite Bike to Trials Rising, the new Trials game. Or Trials Fusion, maybe. Maybe not quite that good. We'll go back to Trials HD. It was like going from Excite Bike to Trials HD. Right? The one that originally released on Xbox. That's what it felt like, switching, because you could switch back and forth between the two graphic settings. You watch Peanut play the FS25 16-bit game? I really, really want to get the collector's edition ordered, and really what I want out of it is the 16-bit. I bet it's a lot of fun. I bet it's a lot of fun to play. The key and ignition switch are fun? Oh, I bet they are, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to, like, drill me some mount holes next to my steering wheel probably to mount it. I don't know if I could put any more USB stuff on my motherboard, though, man. It's like it hates everything right now as it is. Which I really shouldn't have that much. I got my mouse, keyboard, wheel, pedals. That's one USB for the wheel and pedals. One for the SimTask farm stick. One for my webcam, one for my mic. I guess that is a lot. Yeah, one for my mic. Okay, yeah, I do have quite a few extra things, I guess. But I mean, really, it's just my mic and my webcam extra. Other than my wheel pedal and then the farm stick. I might be able to plug it in my breakout piece that my wheel and pedals plugged into. God, I can't see over here. It's too foggy. There we go. That's the line we need to be on. Nope. Wrong. I forgot the white line is the one we're headed toward, not the edge of it. I was wondering why that looked weird. Remember playing John Deere Farmer back in the day? Wow, have things changed. Yeah, exactly, man. Dude, I forgot about John Deere Farmer. Wow. Way back. We all jumped in the teleported Wayback Machine all of a sudden, apparently. All in the Wayback Machine. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, when you're doing these contracts, the headland part will go really quick, and then the percentage will slow down. It did this on 22 as well. It's like we were 40% done when we were just on the headland, right? And we've done all this, and now we're at 80%. But for $9,000, this is easy money right here. Easy money. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think I want to. I want to get the collector's edition ordered, so I can get the 16-bit version. I guess if you measure the span of the headlands, they do make a significant portion of the field. They do, yeah. I mean, because it's 3 wide, right? But it's really 6 wide because it's on both sides, and then you got to take off the ends as well 6 times rather. So it is a large portion of the field. That's true. You know, the ferry sounds a horn when it starts. Yes, it does. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty crazy. Like, it lets you know it's about to start moving. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dude, I love the sound effect of that thing hitting the road and coming back in, or hitting the side and coming back in. You hear it clunking. I just really wish in cab the rain sounds would be the same as 22. They nailed that in 22, man. They absolutely could have kept that sound package in this game. The fog is real. It really is, yeah. The fog in certain areas, and it's not the whole map. I mean, you look back there, you see how foggy it is, right? It's rolling down out of that holler up there. And like you see over there, way off in the distance, that little white puff that's there, that's fog as well. Like, I mean, it's really well done. The fog density, the cloud shadows really add to the game. Like, there's so many quality of life things that just for graphically adds to the game. It's really good. And I'm not even playing on high. I'm playing on medium. Think about how much better it would look if it was on ultra, right? Pretty good, man. Like, they did a really good job. This is a brand new game engine for them too, so they updated the Giants engine to build this, as far as I know. So, I mean, I think they did a really good job with it. If FS25 is their first build on the new Giants engine, what's 27 or 28 going to look like, right? Pretty shallow land, fog might be annoying. I mean, that's true. That's true, it could be. I mean, I think you can also turn it off in the settings. I mean, you can you can play with everything off, basically, if you want. That's the reason I love Farm Sim so much, is they give you so much customization just in the base game stuff. You can pretty much play however you want. And I think that's pretty great. You can turn it off, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you want to play with it off, play with it off, you know. But I like it. I like it added to the game. I think it adds so much. Oh, I meant to put our time back at 5. I forgot. We're never gonna change days if I don't get the time sped back up here. We need to get on to the new months. Or even lower it down. Yeah, I mean, you can lower the density of it. Yeah, so I mean, again, the settings are fantastic. Can you show us? I mean, I don't know if I think it might be in the main menu settings, but I can look and see if I can find it. I couldn't even find where greenhouses were a while ago, Bob. Contract finished. All right. Completed, collect. $8,800 more dollars. So we need 20 grand to be able to buy our property finally. So we'll do that. We'll do that on what's today? Tuesday. We'll do that on Thursday. I don't know if they fixed my rock yet or not. I don't remember exactly where it was at. Is it right here? I think it might have been this one. I think they fixed it. It was this one, wasn't it? Was it this one? It was one of those two, I think. Yeah, it was one of these two. They fixed the rock, guys. The glitch. It was definitely... Oh, it might have been this one right here. No, that tree wasn't in the way, though. Yeah, no, it was this one. It was this one right here. They fixed it. No more glitching into the rock. Yeah, that's cool. Hope the game doesn't fail this contract. Only it's only 17% complete. It done half the field, dropped off 81% of the crop. Ooh, man. I've seen some do it. It's never fun. Let's go to the settings real quick. Let's save game. And let's go to game settings, I guess. Seasonal growth, fixed visual month. Not doing any of that. We got seasonal growth. We got 1 day per month. I might change that to 2. Because 1 day is a bit short, but I want to leave it like there for now. Crop destruction, periodic plowing, Lyme disasters. I got them turned off because you don't see tornadoes in Japan as often as you do in the Midwest, or the South. Let's see, we got dirt. Got AI workers. General settings. Did I change something there? No, it's changing the name of it. Okay. General settings. So colorblind, inactive, units. I got it in euros just because it makes more sense. Not America, so. Radio, camera, input controls. I'm going to turn the camera sensitivity down to 75, I think. Sound, where's it at? It is a generic Asian map. But tornadoes are still not as prevalent in some of the areas you would recognize with this layout. You know what I mean? In the main menu and graphic settings. Ah, okay, hang on. Let's go back. General. Yeah, so you have to be in the main menu. Okay. Under volumetric fog quality. There you go. If you're looking for it, main menu, graphic settings, volumetric fog quality. There you go. Thanks, Salam. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's it. We did 2 contracts. We finished up the cotton and then did another contract today. We're up to 340,000, which is crazy. I didn't think we'd be there today when we left. By any means, we're gonna hop back to the store, use one of our 3 teleports for the day. But yeah, I hope you find the setting if you're looking for the fog density, quality, whatever. That's going to do it for me today, though. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube, you can like, subscribe, comment, join, whatever you want to do. Appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, you could always follow if you're not already. Thanks. I'd appreciate that, too. I'll be back tomorrow on my main YouTube channel, youtube.com/DeuceMS, for some more digging and gold mining simulator. We're trying to fill the plan up, so hopefully we can get that done tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you next time. Tia been lurking. I didn't even see you come in, Tia. Which I don't know if you did. You probably just lurking. Thanks for hanging out, though. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I'll see you tomorrow around, I don't know what time, honestly, because I'm not going to be at home. I'm going to be leaving about the normal time I'd be starting. So maybe slightly late or slightly early tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Appreciate it. I'll see you then. Happy farming. Later, folks.